Welcome back to another episode. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and make sure you watch the video till the end. The International Space Station, ISS, is a multi-nation construction project that is the largest single structure humans ever put into space. Its main construction was completed between 1998 and 2011, although the station continually evolves to include new missions and experiments. It has been continuously occupied since November 2, 2000. As of January 2018, 230 individuals from 18 countries have visited the International Space Station. Top participating countries include the United States, 145 people, and Russia, 46 people. Astronaut time and research time on the space station is allocated to space agencies according to how much money or resources, such as modules or robotics, that they contribute. The ISS includes contributions from 15 nations. NASA, United States, Roscosmos, Russia, and the European Space Agency are the major partners of the space station who contribute most of the funding. The other partners are the Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency and the Canadian Space Agency. Current plans call for the space station to be operated through at least 2024, with the partners discussing a possible extension until 2028. Afterwards, plans for the space station are not clearly laid out. It could be deorbited, or recycled for future space stations in orbit. Crews aboard the ISS are assisted by mission control centers in Houston and Moscow and a payload control center in Huntsville, Iowa. Other international mission control centers support the space station from Japan, Canada, and Europe. The ISS can also be controlled from mission control centers in Houston or Moscow. Crew composition and activities. The ISS generally holds crews of between 3 and 6 people. The full 6-person size was possible after 2009, when the station facilities could support it. But crew sizes have varied over the years. After the Columbia Space Shuttle disaster in 2003 that grounded flights for several years, crews were as small as 2 people due to the reduced capacity to launch people into space on the smaller Russian Soyuz spacecraft. The space station has also housed as many as 13 people several times, but only for a few days during crew changeovers or space shuttle visits. The space shuttle fleet retired in 2011, leaving Soyuz as the only current method to bring people to the ISS. 3 astronauts fly to the space station in Soyuz spacecraft and spend about 6 months there at a time. Sometimes, mission lengths vary a little due to spacecraft scheduling or special events, such as the one-year crew that stayed on the station between 2015 and 2016. If the crew needs to evacuate the station, they can return to Earth aboard 2 Russian Soyuz vehicles docked to the ISS. Starting in 2019 or 2020, the commercial crew vehicles Dragon, by SpaceX, and CST-100, by Boeing, are expected to increase ISS crew numbers because they can bring up more astronauts at a time than Soyuz. When the US commercial vehicles are available, demand for Soyuz will decrease because NASA will purchase fewer seats for its astronauts from the Russians. Astronauts spend most of their time on the ISS performing experiments and maintenance, and at least 2 hours of every day are allocated to exercise and personal care. They also occasionally perform spacewalks, conduct media/school events for outreach, and post updates to social media, as Canadian astronaut Chris Hadfield, an ISS commander, did in 2013. However, the first astronaut to tweet from space was Mike Massimino, who did it from a space shuttle in May 2009. The ISS is a platform for long-term research for human health, which NASA bills as a key stepping stone to letting humans explore other solar system destinations such as the Moon or Mars. Human bodies change in microgravity, including alterations to muscles, bones, the cardiovascular system and the eyes. Many scientific investigations are trying to characterize how severe the changes are and whether they can be reversed. Eye problems in particular are vexing the agency, as their cause is unclear and astronauts are reporting permanent changes to vision after returning to Earth. Astronauts also participate in testing out commercial products, such as an espresso machine or 3D printers, or doing biological experiments, such as on rodents or plants, which the astronauts can grow and sometimes eat in space. Finding the space station in the sky. The space station flies at an average altitude of 248 miles, 400 kilometers, above Earth. It circles the globe every 90 minutes at a speed of about 17,500 miles per hour, 28,000 kilometers per hour. In one day, the station travels about the distance it would take to go from Earth to the Moon and back. The space station can rival the brilliant planet Venus in brightness and appears as a bright moving light across the night sky. It can be seen from Earth without the use of a telescope by night sky observers who know when and where to look. You can use this NASA app to find out when and where to spot the International Space Station's location. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe to the channel right now and click on the bell button so you don't miss out on our new video uploads. Peace.